Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has... It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to be alongside us for it. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing, certainly up for this one. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Rafael Leao. And it's Yaya Toure. Bullets! They've scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That is good alertness. Now it's Hullet. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rafael Leao. Manchester United are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Costa Curta. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. Now it's Messi. And he's intervened well there. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Cannavaro was in no mood for any of that. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now this could be a chance. And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. There's a defensive height advantage here, Pete, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Now that is commitment to the cause. Milan have their second corner now. And that should get the job done. And the finish! Same again, same outcome.
Milan really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Vieira.
Manchester United really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Now it's Forlan. It's Forlan! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Go on there.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
He rises! Harmlessly behind. Costa Corta. And it's Beckham. Oh, he's found support out wide. Araujo spots it and intercepts. Vieira. David Villa. Batistuta. Decent hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Costa Corta. Oh, this looks sharp. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Stood up well to him there. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
I think on the whole, the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Manchester United, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Now there are plenty in the middle for this. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Played back in. Rafael Leao. Milan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very...
Oh, what has happened here? He's through here. David Villa delivers with whip. Tries to get it clear. Bullet looking to add to his goal. David Villa has a shot! Oh, full marks for that effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. And it's... That has ended up in no man's land. And he cuts out the supply. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe. Milan showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Forlan. He can get that clear. And claimed it back swiftly. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Messi.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Costa Curta. Some resolute defending there. Manchester United still ahead by the game's only goal. Back into the middle. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Costa Curta. Well timed, excellent interception. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
Manchester United probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Now it's Maradona. Great chance! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really shocking.
So that's it. It is all over. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers.
Fingertips are drifting away, and I'm making love how it hurts. Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I?
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be truly entertaining. Whichever side of it you find yourself on, we have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. It is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from... The action has already started. Now it's Hullet.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, played right into his path. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That pass has been well intercepted. And here's Forlan. And here's Hullet. No outsmarting him this time. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Hullet.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And Hullet! Oh my word, that is quite something! A finish right from the top draw. Manchester United take the lead.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and
That is Stuta! He's got a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
You just know there is no... And pull it! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and let them attack it.
Mosquera gets it away. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And it's messy. Same again, same outcome.
Manchester United really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
And number 2 then. Big header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Yaya Toure. No, he refuses to take the bait. Toure really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Yaya Toure. And it's Hullet. Oh, nicely intercepted. Scholes. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And here's Forlan. Lavia was in no mood for any of that. Dinks one through. And that's put paid to a promising move. And here's Forlan. Now it's Hullet. Lavia. And the whistle goes for half-time. Manchester United head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Kashima Antlers get the second half going.
Manchester United have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pull it. And here's Forlan. Played back in. Forlan. Lavia with the clearance. Taken back almost at once. Plays a delicate ball. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That's a lovely, neat pass. That is good alertness. Yaya Toure. Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, he's found support out wide. And now the hit! And he's done very well to deal with it.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Nuno Mendes. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Hullet. Hullet! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Manchester United can make now with a break in play. Oh, easy pickings there. Luis Suarez. Oh, that's been cut out. Well played. Batistuta.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. But they've got it again. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Bout of passing here, really. It's Eto'o!
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Can he get it through? Now it's Batistuta. There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Nicely worked. Oh, well played. And that will be it. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining.
Mulai kok parah tapi soalnya kola sebelah
Iya. Ulat
mau pesan kartu juta
untuk mulai PT
tuh boleh
ada di daftar sebelah menjaga.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we're all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour and the tune flowing. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And smartly reclaimed. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy, Rodri, is a player I like a lot, and he's someone who quietly gets on with his job by doing a lot of the simple things exactly right. His game's all about playing short balls, forming triangles, and his speed of thought is actually quite impressive, and it often keeps him away from trouble.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Messi.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Van Dijk makes the interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Yaya Toure. Over to the left. Nice sequence of passes, this. Scholes.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And here's Suarez. Branthwaite did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Rafael Leao. And it's Yaya Toure. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Can he get Forlan? Goal! Milan!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And they win it back again. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And the half-time whistle goes. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And if you have just... It's Luis Suarez! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really, and got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, what a climb! It's in!
Mari.
They have hauled themselves right back into it!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage, he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Manchester United grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was...
Luis Suarez! He's done very well to get to that.
Suarez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Good reason for optimism here. Branthwaite can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. He's onside. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain as...
Rafael Leao! And he's there to belt it away. Thuram. Yaya Toure. And here's Suarez. Now it's Hullet. And Hullet!
Bullet really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
So, third corner of the game. And that is out of play. And he thumps it clear. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Forlan. That is lovely. Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Brantwaite just had too many bodies around him. He would have done remarkably well to score from there.
Corner number 2 then. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Out to the left it goes. Now it's to Paul.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That's a little off target.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
To Paul. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still... Oh, what has happened here? Now it's some... Has a go! Oh, good ball.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Passing is crisp and sharp. Scholes. Oh, that's an inviting ball. Nice interception. And we're done. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get.
Enjoy.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And Hullet! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
Valencia are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Yaya Toure. Bastoni makes the interception. Raul. Can he get it through? And here's Suarez. Is there any support? Can he finish? Cleared without complication. Pass somewhat off target. Just a one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Yaya Toure. And here's Forlan. Hullet. Got a shot away. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Hullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Gets his pass away. Valencia are looking to go forward now. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's gone forward. Kvaratskhelia. He's beaten the line. Great hit! And yes, it's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could...
And here's a chance. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping. Yaya Toure. Great ball, and he's in here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Thuram. And here's Hullet. And the shot! Another save. It's their second corner of the game. He's got tall. Goal! Manchester United! And they're back in front. Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Manchester United take the lead. Yaya Toure. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. That pass has been well intercepted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Kvaratskhelia chasing after it. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Yaya Toure. And it's Hullet. And he cuts out the supply. And the first 45 minutes are up. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Manchester United have ultimately had the better of things in the first half, ahead by the odd goal in 3. It is, of course, far from 1. Both managers in pensive mood as they head down the tunnel. It is 2-1 here at half-time. And if tries a shot! Oh, the ball's... Oh, it's fallen loose again! Valencia applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with every...
Oh, what has happened here? It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, Peter, I think the smartest of reactions, and he just attacked the danger.
And he welcomes it in. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Vieira. He could be in here. Look at the space here. Shot a goal! They've scored! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner. Unstoppable.
Enggak benar. Din pipis aja, Din. Adik pakai pampers. Aci. Ina.
Vieira? No, there's no getting past him. It's really well defended.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Eto? Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a nicely measured pass. And Cruyff! And he hits the net! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Valencia go into the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your pair.
Eto!
Manchester United have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Oh, chance! They've done it! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Costa Curta. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Again, that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise